On July 17, 2014, a passenger plane carrying 298 people disappeared from radar. Within minutes, the world learned a heartbreaking truth. But what really happened to Malaysia Airlines Flight MH17? And why is it still one of the most controversial aviation tragedies in modern history? Stay until the end, because the final investigation changed everything. The Flight Malaysia Airlines Flight MH17 was a scheduled international flight from Amsterdam in the Netherlands to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. On board were 298 people, including passengers and crew from 17 different countries. Many families were traveling for holidays, while others were heading home after work or vacation. The aircraft was a Boeing 777, one of the safest commercial airplanes in the world. With an excellent safety record, everything appeared completely normal after takeoff. A normal flight turns into a disaster. As MH17 crossed eastern Ukraine, the region was already experiencing an armed conflict between Ukrainian forces and Russian-backed separatists. Despite the fighting, parts of the airspace remained open to commercial flights. At approximately 33,000 feet, contact with the aircraft was suddenly lost. Within moments, the airplane broke apart in the sky and crashed near the village of Hrabov in eastern Ukraine. There were no survivors. The tragedy shocked the world. The investigation begins. Investigators from several countries quickly arrived to determine what had happened. Recovering evidence was extremely difficult because the crash site was inside an active conflict zone. The cockpit voice recorder and flight data recorder, commonly known as the black boxes, were eventually recovered and analyzed. The aircraft showed no signs of mechanical failure before the disaster. Instead, investigators discovered damage that pointed to an external explosion. What caused the crash? The Dutch Safety Board concluded that MH17 was destroyed by a 9M38 series missile launched from a BOC, surface-to-air missile system. An international criminal investigation, known as the Joint Investigation Team JIT, later concluded that the missile launcher had been brought from Russia into separatist-controlled territory and then returned after the launch. Russia has rejected responsibility and disputed the findings. The tragedy remains the subject of international political disagreement. Even though multiple official investigations reached similar technical conclusions, justice and international response, the disaster led to worldwide condemnation. In 2022, a Dutch court convicted 3 men in absentia for their roles in the attack. They denied responsibility and Russia criticized the verdict. The case continues to have major international and diplomatic significance. For the families of the victims, however, no court decision can replace the loved ones they lost. Legacy. MH17 changed the aviation industry. Many airlines revised flight routes to avoid conflict zones. Governments also strengthened how they share information about dangerous airspace with commercial airlines. Today, MH17 remains a powerful reminder that even civilian flights can be affected by conflicts taking place far below. Ending. Nearly 300 innocent people boarded a routine flight expecting to reach home. They never arrived. More than a decade later, Flight MH17 is remembered not only as an aviation disaster but also as a reminder of the human cost of war and the importance of protecting civilian lives. Follow for more true stories from history and around the world.